Welcome to Vox Flash, I'm Riddles, and this is news that we're getting combat forces for the Horus Heresy. So let's take a look. So into the Warhammer community blog. The article starts off, so we've got 3 incoming. We've got a combat force for the Legions Astartes, the Solar Auxilia, and the Mechanicum. So let's take a look. Fantastic piece of art there on the front. Already a bit of a clue what we're getting. Let's take a look, scroll down. So first of all, we are getting 20 Legionnaires, or 20 Legionaries in MK6 power armor. So that's the B-keys, or Corvus if you're otherwise inclined. And what's interesting is that it goes on to talk about heavy support squad sprue, so missile launchers and heavy bolters for these guys, as well as all the parts to build sergeants, vexillers, and some of the Vox units as well. So that's really cool. There's the B-keys there, the missile launchers, boom. Leviathan Dreadnought with ranged weapons in the set as well. Phenomenal model, personally my favourite of all the Dreadnoughts, so I think it's really exciting that that's in the box. And we've also got a Rhino to carry around some of those troops with. So my opinion on this, really good set of contents for this. Perfect way to expand an existing force or start a new force. I'm thinking that the B-keys are really going to complement the stuff that you get in Saturnine as well, with a different armor type and some of the vehicles and the Dreadnought there as well. Definitely something I wanted to add to my force. So I think the other thing that's really apparent is slightly less contents than perhaps what we got in the army sets before. So maybe these will be a bit of a lower price point, but we'll see. They're coming out for pre-orders soon. No news on price as of yet, but we'll see what happens there. So next up, we have then got Mechanicum. Again, another piece of art. Big stompy robots on the front there, which is very exciting. So let's take a look, see what we get. So Mechanicum, 6 Thalax to start off with. Come with an array of options, chain, bayonets, multi-melters. Very cool, they're there. We then move across, we get a pair of the Castellax Battle Automata with the cool guns on the shoulder there, so they're exciting, look at them. And then the big guy at the end, look at the gun on that, that's incredible. So that is the Thanatar Cavus Siege Automata. Range of bits again as well, and you get some decals and transfer sheets. So this looks like a great set, great addition. I mean, I can see this being used similar to the Space Marine Force really. You can start off a new army, or even use these as allies. I think if you were to be able to pick up one of the command slots as well, you could set up an allied detachment. And some really cool choices that you're going to want multiples of. So that's brilliant. Let's move on. Final one then, the Solar Auxilia Combat Force. Again, bit of a preview as to what we're getting in the box. Fantastic piece of art again. This has got a lot of stuff in, I think, of the 3. I guess because you're getting human-sized models, it's got a lot of stuff in. So we start off with the las rifle section. 20 guys, loads of bits, loads of different options, which is really exciting. And then you get command section as well, which can be makes 2 different variants. So that can be there in the force to lead them. So you then got the pictures. We've got the las rifle section, command squad, which is beautiful, and then we've got a couple of vehicles to support that as well. So we've got a pair of Sentinels and the Lehman Russ battle tank, which is very cool. So the article goes on to explain the Sentinels. We've got a couple of different variants, a couple of different weapons, which means there's a lot of flexibility in the set. And then you've got the battle tank as well, so either a Lehman Russ strike tank or a Lehman Russ command tank. A few bits on there, plus transfers. So similar to the Mechanicum set really. Great option if you want to add allies to an existing Space Marine force. Great option if you want to start this as a force into itself, trying to battle against the Space Marines. You get the tank, the Sentinels, the command bits, which is really interesting that you actually get a command slot in this set versus the other 2 where you don't. But perhaps in a Solar Auxiliary force, you might want multiples of these. And then the cool dudes, cool basic dudes at the end here. And there we have it. Combat forces are coming to the Horus Heresy. Much like Spearhead and Combat Patrols, it's great to have a box set that bundles up these fantastic plastic kits in one package. Stay tuned for more.